got to do my podcast. It's been a very, very cold week, and today in Johannesburg, or I think around the country in South Africa, it's one of the coldest days. And a friend of mine had gone to Cairns, and I was looking at her enjoying her summer, and I'm like, oh, Mr. Summer. What an incredible week I've had. I've put some of my shorts talking about manifestation and what it is and what I've subsequently learned. I put up posts about things like, oh my word, have I failed in my life? Oh my word, has God denied me things? And so today I wanted to talk about my discovery and my lessons from a couple of people this week, and I'm so grateful for them. In one of my shorts, I talk about who you are is what gets magnified in your reality. So you can do affirmations and say, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant, but deep down, if your who is still, I'm unworthy, I'm a nobody, I'm a failure, even doing those affirmations is not going to help you. It's not going to bring about your desired reality because you're coming from the who, your identity. So for me, one of my lessons is my identity was so attached to my career. It was attached to money. It was attached to parenting. And so in my reality, those three things were not working out, and also health. And I couldn't understand why I kept on failing at these things, why I kept on not feeling like they were working out. Turns out it was from an identity level. From an identity level, I had labeled myself as I'm nobody, I'm unworthy, I'm not. And all that came with little branches and, no, not branches, roots that then comes up with a tree and the branches and the fruit that I was actually seeing is failed business, money not coming through, parenting feeling like a struggle. It had nothing to do with parenting. It had nothing to do with money. It had nothing to do with career, losing, whatever. It all had to do with who I believed I was. And I remember listening to one of the YouTube videos. It says the universe doesn't magnify what you want. It magnifies your being, your identity. And that clicked for me. So money is gonna not come through for you because it's not available, because maybe your identity doesn't see itself as wealthy. It doesn't see itself as worthy of money. And that's why you keep scrambling for money, because inside, inherently, you have this idea that you are nobody, you're unworthy, and an unworthy nobody identity identifies with lack, and lack leads to things not coming through in your reality, in your life. So it got me thinking as well. It's like, but other people who also have an insecurity seem to have a huge insecurity, seem to show up with visible, opulent wealth, showing up and say, look at me, I'm so wealthy, and they've got so much money. But I suspect those people have an inherent insecurity in themselves, because what if that money gets taken away from them? Who will they be without that money? Because their ego is in charge. Their ego is saying, I have money. And as long as they have money, as long as the money keeps pumping and they're putting an effort on doing that, that's fine. That's going to be okay. But the minute that money gets taken away, who are they? And it also got me to think, but the really wealthy, abundant people, they don't struggle for money. They don't struggle for anything. They just are in their aligned versions of themselves. And you see people who don't struggle. They just they wear their identity like it's me. And they don't wear it from the ego. They wear it from their aligned version of who they truly are. So the who you are, your identity determines your destiny. How do you become a new who when you are in an identity of unworthiness? You work on it. You work on your lies you've told yourself. So maybe you were told you're always going to be a failure, and you took it in and you believed it. So can I give you one of my stories? I used to think I'm a failure because I used to believe that my siblings were more successful or more clever than me. Nobody told me that. I just thought about it. I was like, oh, maybe this is who I am, and maybe this is why I'm not doing well. Or the fact that I felt powerless all my life, the fact that I felt nobody loved me, it really bore fruits of you're not lovable. And as a result of feeling unlovable, I used to spend a lot of money on people. I used to spend all my energy on people trying to prove that love back. And really, what God or whatever the spirit of love has given me is given me the lessons. They were tough lessons, by the way. The lessons of pulling away money, pulling away career, having challenges in parenting. Because if I didn't have those challenges, I would not have gotten where I needed to go back and ask myself, who am I? Who am I and why am I here? And that, who am I, is a question you should be asking yourself all the time. Who am I? Because the who am I has beliefs. The who am I has actions. The who am I has a life that will be reflected as a result of the actions and the behaviors, the beliefs, the assumptions that the who is making. The role of the ego is just to protect the who. And the ego will not let go if you are still in the who am I nobody, I'm unworthy. It won't let go. It will fight you, by the way, when you try and change. You'll be like, no, I've been like this. Why must I change? And it's up to you to really always go back. Who am I? Who am I without my career? Who am I without the money? Who am I without the things externally? Because the things that are external of you come from you. They come from your energy. They come from what you believe you are. They don't come from anywhere but you, your energy. And what gets magnified is who you are being. If you're meeting jealous people, it means there's a lesson for you. If you're meeting angry people, there's a lesson for you. And I've had people come to me and literally I'd give them money when I didn't have money. And this lesson kept on coming till I realized, there's a lesson here. I'm being magnified. I didn't know that before, but I know that now. I know that whatever I feel, who I am and I feel and I believe will get magnified. So I forgot to do this because I was learning about who am I, and I came back with the who I am. I'm a powerful life. I'm a powerful force of life. I'm a powerful force of life because I am life itself. I create my life. I've been divinely created, and everything I create, I divinely create from within. Anything outside of me, I've created. Anything that I don't like and I see is feedback for me. So I wanted to remind you, you are the divine creator. You are one with God. You have been born in the image of God. And if anything is going wrong in the outside of you, come back and look inside and ask yourself, where am I being? Am I being in my lack mode? Am I being in my abundant mode? Am I being a wealthy mode? Or am I being worthy? Or am I being in my unworthy and lovable node? Because that will tell you why you keep on getting the same results. Thank you for listening to me.